So while I was going through my breast cancer journey, I was emailing and creating sort of a commentary on what was happening. And it was a more of a factual, what were the events that took place this week? And sometimes I would talk about how I felt. At the same time, I was journaling. So I remember just putting a lot of feelings and a lot of emotions along with some of the facts into the journals. So at the end of 3 years, I realized I had a lot of information, and I had a lot of information that I had gathered that no one had ever told me. I had to learn the hard way. So at the encouragement, I actually said, I can do this. If I can get through breast cancer, I should be able to write a book, right? So I spent many, many months putting it together. And I have to say that all of the journaling and all of the information that I had recorded made it easier because you really do forget. So I took all of that information and I went to work to put the book together. And a theme that kept coming up while I was going through the breast cancer was, boy, you're sure getting a lot of lemons. Boy, what are you going to do with all these lemons you're getting? And I thought, yeah, I'm going to make lemonade. I better. So I thought, well, it's pink, the whole breast cancer color is pink. So that's why I named the book Pink Lemonade. And I really try to talk about how these can be viewed as lemons every day. But at the end of the day, it all works out for good. And you want to have some lemonade at the end of the day. You just don't want to be sour. So, really, that's why I named it Pink Lemonade. I wanted it to enrich the lives of the women that are going through breast cancer, give them a bit of a heads up. Every woman's journey is a little different, but there are some things that you can go into saying, I remember reading about this. Okay, I'm better prepared now. And I also wanted people who have no idea how to help someone be able to read this book. I purposely made it a very thin, easy to read book, not a big, thick manual. And I wanted them to read it and say, I had no idea that this is what she was going through. And now I realize this is how I can help. And so this book, I hope, is a nice bridge between relationships and between the patient and the doctor and the actual situations that are taking place. And so far, it's doing well. I just won a book award for Best Independently Published Book, and it was for women's health. So I was really happy to hear that and get that award. I'm hoping more and more women, and really the people who love those women, will get the book and check it out. I have a webpage, of course. It's www.TamaraK.Severin. It's my full name, so TamaraK.Severin.com, and you can get the book at my website. I also have a Facebook page for public figure, Tamara K. Severin, and on that page, I continue to talk about things that are changing in the health world. I post a lot of healthy recipes. I talk about living a sugar-free lifestyle, and I just post a lot of upbeat, positive things, and that's on Facebook, so it's really easy to get to on a daily basis. But my website is where you can order the book, and I also post if I'm going to be speaking in an area. I do a lot of speaking engagements, so if anyone wanted to book me or find out about the book, that would be the easiest and best place to go.
Do you know that not every breast cancer patient needs chemotherapy? Now there's a way to decide if chemotherapy will benefit you based on the unique biology of your tumor. To learn more about the Oncotype DX test and how to discuss it with your doctor, click this button.